Hi everyone, welcome to today's episode of Show Me How It's Done. Today I wanted to show you how to make a card using the Hats Off bundle from Stampin' Up. And we're making a Father's Day card because, it's June and we want to appreciate those guys in our lives. So I have a couple cards to show you. This one here at the bottom, I actually made at my June monthly card club. So we're not going to make that one together today, but you can find the video both on YouTube and on my Facebook page under June monthly card class. But I wanted to show you what it looks like because it does feature some of the pieces from this set and it highlights a lot of the dies. So some of these little decals that you see on the inside here. So I wanted to show that one to you. The card that we are going to make is this guy here. So it's actually a very simple card for the pieces that you have to cut out. The only things that I have cut out are a stitched star, the second largest one, and that is out of the vellum. And then I've also stamped on Misty Moonlight, one of these hats, and then cut out the dad decal using the coordinating stamp and dies from the set. So what I really want to show you how to do is this background, and that was inspired by the lovely Christine Verde. I saw her post the other day using a hello stamp and this style of stamping. So I thought, hey, this is perfect. Let's grab the Biggest Wish stamp, and instead of using hello, we're gonna grab thanks. But of course you can always use birthday, friend, or happy as well. So this is a really fun set, and I'm going to show you how to make our card. So to start, you will need a card base. This is going to measure, let me grab my measurements here. There we go, 4 3/4 by 8 1/2. And if you're wondering why it is such a weird measurement, that's because at my card class, I ended up using part of the paper to make the card I showed you earlier, and part of the paper to make this masculine card. So between the two of them, I used one full sheet of cardstock. But, I didn't want to waste paper. So on the 8 1/2 inch side, I did put a score mark in the middle. That's at 4 1/4. And you're going to fold this in half, grab your bone folder, and give it a nice crisp fold. Now for the white pieces of our card, we need 3 of them, okay? So 2 are going to be the same, and they measure 4 inches by 4 1/2, 2 of those. And then you'll need one more that's 3 3/4 by 4 1/4. So the 2 here, they're actually going on the front and the inside of your card, like so. So you don't really need to worry about those right now. You can attach them afterwards. So let's put this aside and focus on some stamping. So this is that small white piece. Once again, this one was 3 3/4 by 4 1/4. So I'm going to do my stamping on that. I've grabbed the Thanks stamp set and 4 inks. So here we go. We've got Misty Moonlight, Pacific Point, Mint Macaron, and Balmy Blue. So you can use them in any order that you want, but I did find it easy to have all of them opened and ready to go. And then you also will want to have some sort of stamp cleaner because we need to clean the stamp off in between the uses. So I grabbed my Simply Chamois. It's, not nice purple anymore, of course, but I just put it in an empty stamp case and then it'll stay nice and moist. I can re-wet it when I need to, but it gives me something to clean my stamps off. Okay, so fun times, let's go. This technique is all about having fun with what you're doing. Okay, so we're just going in really haphazard patterns, this way and that way, any which way you feel like it. Okay, so I really liked how Christine just started with a pattern that kind of went down the page, and then from there she filled in whatever blanks she was left with. Okay, So I'm going to do that exact same thing and just go down my page like this. You can mix and match your colors. The more colors you have to work with, the easier your life probably is, because you don't need to worry about them bumping into each other. Okay, so here we go. So I've zigzagged all the way down the page. Now I want to start filling in some of these blanks, and we're probably going to do that in a few fun ways. So here, I'm just going to go against that green and put a thanks right there. I could probably even add another thanks right here in that same color. And now I need some balmy blue. Put him down at the bottom. So really, you're just sitting here playing with the different colors that are in your collection, and you can do whatever you want with them. That is the joy that is this card. You could leave white spaces if you wanted as well, but totally up to you. Okay. Go back and forth. Add a few things here and there. And then maybe in this last little piece, you can do the dark. There. Okay, so really, really fun way to do a background, and any sort of color scheme is fair game. You can use whatever you want, and I will show you a couple cards at the end of the video that I've used a couple different colors with as well. But let's get this card put together for you. So I like using double-sided tape. You can use whatever you prefer, but let's grab a couple pieces of that. And this piece here, I'm going to actually just put straight on top of that larger white piece. The white piece behind it will give it a really great shadow look, and it'll help bring out the colors that I've already stamped on here. Okay, so nice frame, put it right in the middle, like so. And then these you will want to pop up on dimensionals because that's fun. We all like a little bit of lift in our lives. There we go. There. So as I mentioned, all you need to do to finish off the card is to cut yourself out one of these stars. And I'll just mention that you're only going to want to put dimensionals on the bottom. So if you can imagine, there's two little parts of the star here. Put them on the bottom section so that your hat covers them, because we don't really want any dimensionals on this part. Otherwise you'll see them, okay? And then your hat can have some dimensionals too. And I just used some clear and silver epoxy shapes to bring the card to life a little bit. So here's the blue version. Now I made a green version as well. This is kind of my John Deere tractor theme. So I used garden green, shaded spruce, crushed curry. Great combination for a farming card. You could use the mountain decal that I did, or you could even print like a John Deere decal on your computer. That would look cute. And then I wanted to make it feminine a little bit too, so I thought, hey, let's make a really fun poppy chickie card. And so same layout for all of them, but I used Highland Heather, Coastal Cabana, Flirty Flamingo, and Melon Mambo for this one. So 4 colors, and if you look closely, 2 stamps. So I used hello and friend on this one. The one behind it, I just did birthday. So you could do happy birthday if you wanted to mix and match 2 stamps. But this one I thought hello friend worked perfectly for that. And it just gave me a really, really nice assortment of cards to be able to use for a few different occasions. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this technique, and I look forward to seeing what you create with it as well. Bye!